20 bands before the summer, 33 more coming. Crazy, cause mama said that I done made it, her little baby.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a very detailed go-to makeup look today. Okay, I mean, we snowed in, can't go nowhere, so might as well play in some makeup. I'm gonna be watching my friend's podcasts. I just subscribed to their little channel, so I said their little channel, hater. But I just subscribed to his channel, and I'm gonna be watching his videos while I'm doing my makeup. So it probably will just be like a mixture between voiceover, me actually talking type thing. So yeah, and I'll plug like his channel and videos and stuff in the description box, or probably like on the screen or something, so y'all can check him out too. Because listen, I want what Issa Rae said.
I'm rooting for everybody black. I am.
That. So let's get right into it. As you all know or may not know, I do shave off the ends of my eyebrows just because they're very thin, and it's just like, since I fill them in anyway, I feel like it's easier to just freestyle with my ends because it ain't nothing there. It ain't nothing there. And I just use a regular little razor from the hair store. A regular, degular, schmegular razor. And I do want to remind you guys that all of the stuff that I'm using is what I've figured out is good for my skin. Like, I'm down for recommending products and stuff for y'all, but at the end of the day, you have to find what works for you. And I really feel like when I first started makeup, I was watching like Alyssa Ashley and like Aaliyah J, all these big, you know the girls. So I'm like, oh, I have to get exactly what they get, girl. And you will literally learn that it's not about the brand. Obviously, sometimes it is, but most of the time it's not. It's not about the brand, it's how you use it. Like, you knowing how to use it is what really makes it. Like, I've done makeup looks with some expensive products. I've done makeup looks with some not so expensive products. So you couldn't tell the difference. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with this serum. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with that. Put a lot on my forehead. Rub that in. I'm honestly not a fan of the smell of this one. I just got a different scent because I ran out of the one I had before this. So I was just like, let me try. I'm not a fan of the smell, but the brand Vitamin C Beauty, ooh, I'm a fan. So I'm not a serial killer, so I do start with my brows instead of my whole face. Cause girl, what? I go in with the Morphe Dip Brow. I don't know if you see it. Morphe Dip Brow in the color Chocolate Mousse. I don't know how to do this hand thing. I really just see a lot of people on YouTube doing this. Baby, listen, because the way it's still unfocused. Girl, it's called Chocolate Mousse from Morphe. So then I just go in with my, this is from Morphe as well, M158 brush with the spoolie and the angled tip. Let me stop lying. Girl, I go in with the pencil first. Morphe pencil. It's like a whole little kit you can get. But I go in with the pencil first, girl. Look at me. Lying. And this is also in the same color, yeah. And what I do, I'm actually about to look at my mirror because, baby, the way my eyebrows pick and choose when they want to work. But I just outlined mainly like the bottom. I just lightly draw a line where my eyebrow ends, basically. And just follow that up until I get to this top part here. And I really just leave that for whenever I start to do the dip brow. And then I would, like, with the pencil, I would do the little light strokes up here. Like hair-like strokes, what they say. To make it look a little bit more natural. And I'll just do that, like, throughout the whole thing. But I do, like, I still go over it with the dip brow because I like the fluffy, like, I know the girls are getting into like the natural, just fluffy, wild, bushy eyebrow look. It ain't for me. I tried it and I feel like you have to have eyebrows in order to do a bushy eyebrow look. So yeah, so I'm just going in with the dip brow now. And what I do is I start in the middle just because this is dark and you know how you want your eyebrow to be like a gradient basically. So I do start in the middle. And y'all, this is so hard. I start in the middle and I just follow. Most of the time I follow my natural curvature, arch, whatever you want to call it. I'm about to look in this big mirror because I cannot. So yeah, once I get to the top, I just start like curving it just like the way my eyebrow naturally curves. And just bring that all the way down. Okay, so it'll look a little something like that. And what you're gonna do is take the spoolie part and just like blend that out so it's not such a harsh line there. You see that? Look at that. So yeah, this is cute. This is a very like, let me just hurry up and throw some eyebrows on. So I'm just about to do the other eyebrow and I'll come right back to you guys. Okay, so that's eyebrows. This one gets a little carried away and I end up having to like add more to this one. So now we're just going to carve them out, clean them up a little bit. And for that, we're using Fenty Beauty. Y'all, this concealer, so good, girl. Just take all my money, Robin. This is the shade 360. And I use this whenever I'm going for like a natural, like no makeup, I guess. Or just like something not doing too much. Oh, if I'm doing any other type of look, I do use a shade or two lighter for my, to clean up my under eyes. So I just put some in the middle or like right under, or like right under that arch. I just put some right there. And then I recently started using this other type of brush. So I'm gonna show y'all the one I usually use, and then I'm gonna show y'all the one that I use now, if I can find it. So what I would usually use is the Morphe M165 brush with the little angled, I don't know if y'all can see, the little angle on the tip. But I started using the Morphe M124 now. It's like a little, it's almost like a paintbrush, honestly. It's cool, I guess. I really only use this because I couldn't find this one time, but it ended up being like under my leg or something. So, but I was just like, I actually kind of like this. So I'm gonna keep using it just to see. So what I do is, you know, a little of that, like blend that out just a little bit because you don't want to bring too much product underneath your eyebrow. So I try to like blend it down just a little bit, really just to get some on the brush like that. And then I will get as close to, okay y'all, I can't do this. I will get as close to under my eyebrow as I can and just carve that out. Okay, I have to stop talking, so. All right, so I feel like I've done better. It's okay though, it's okay. So once you like get it how you want it, I really just like blend the rest of that out just a little bit with the rest that's on here. And this is why my eyebrows take so long, because I'm really like that person that's like, I don't like honest looks. And then I will grab my Morphe M173. It's like this little dense type of fluffy brush, I guess. I don't know. And I just like blend it out just a little bit more so it's not too harsh. And I bring that all the way out here. Ooh. So yeah. Just like that. Just like that. So I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna come right back to you guys. All right, so see how it just cleans it up a little? Love it. Actually gonna set this just a little bit. Even though I don't usually get a lot of creasing in my eyelid with this concealer, but I'm still going to set it just a little bit. So what I'm using to set is Morphe. Morphe setting powder. This is the Bacon Set setting powder in banana. So I'm just gonna honestly use probably like this that fell into the cap. I really don't need a lot, honestly. And just press that into here. We'll just press that setting powder into there. And before you put it on it, make sure you like blend it out because you don't want to set your creases. But like I said, I don't really get too many creasing in my eyelids with this concealer. Shout out Rihanna. So let's move on to the face. So I'm gonna start priming with, guess who? Fenty. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating primer in Soft Silk. Yes, girl, love it. So I'm just gonna put that on my face. Rub that in. This pimple, whoa! Let's just pretend that's not there. So now for foundation, I still don't think I found like the foundation for me. I ended up getting some Maybelline Fit Me, and I had 2 of those, but I honestly lost the darker shade. I don't know where it's at. Like, I cannot tell you where it's at, but I usually use 2 shades. I use the 355 is Classic Tan, and I used to use the, I really don't even remember the name of it. Like, girl, I'm just going to put that just all over the place, honestly. Not really all over the place, because I don't need this to be like a full coverage, full glam type thing. So I'm just gonna use that. So now I'm actually gonna use a brush to blend this out. I feel like the brush really like buffs it out the way I like it, not gonna lie. The sponge is great too, but I feel like the sponge does absorb some of the product. So I just use the brush to like blend out what I have on here. Another thing I learned, I think I learned this from Tiffany Jones. I love her. Where she would use some setting spray before blending out the foundation. And I'm going in with Morphe. Morphe Luminous setting spray. I usually use the continuous setting spray, but I wanted to try something different. So I'm gonna just spray a little bit of this. I'm gonna spray a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M444. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't even know where to like hold it. I'm gonna go in with this big ass brush and I will blend it out. Goodness. And it's blending out very good. Like, it's matching my skin. That's really why I'm not worried about like finding that other foundation, just because I feel like this one gets the job done, honestly. I don't think it's too light. I don't think it makes me look like orange or anything like some foundations. Maybe that's what it was. I just had like not the right shade for me, and it will make me look so orange or like so yellow, and that's why I would have to find a darker shade to like mix with it, because I'm like, girl, this ain't it. But this one actually gets the job done. And you also want to make sure you blend it into your neck, girl, because the way people be like all up in your face and be like, girl, this ain't blended, get it all in your ear, your hairline, all that, girl. I really try not to get into my hairline a lot, but, well, especially now since my hair is blonde. But when it was black, baby, listen. I feel like my neck is so white. So once that's on, I'm gonna go back in with the same Fenty concealer in 360. And I'm going to, now I used to be that person that did the big ass triangle all the way down here, all the way over here, and shade that in. Girl, don't do that. Like, I'm so mad that, I need to blend out my nose. I'm so mad that I used to do that, and I'm like, girl. But like, it's just the fact that I feel like everybody was still just learning. So everybody was just like, oh girl, your makeup is cute. Lying their ass off. What you're going to do is put it right here. bring it out just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put some right there. Because the whole point of the concealer is to lift your face. So if you bring it down here, it's not gonna be cute. I promise you it's not gonna be cute. I honestly could put a little bit more, but like I said, this is not that type of look. So I'm not about to do all that extra. Then I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna go up here in the center of my forehead. And I'm also gonna go right here. I use a brush and my beauty blender for concealer, but I usually start off with the brush. I'm gonna go back in with this same little, what is it, M173. Go back in, that's the same thing we used up here. And I'm going to just start blending that out. So now for this like inner part, I use the corner of my beauty blender just because I feel like that's what it was made for. And then we're just gonna do all the other places you have concealer. One thing I do want to say is, like, if you see like I may be using a brush that's not even meant for what I'm using it for, like, y'all let me know. Like, if you want to give me any kind of recommendations, like, I'm all for it. Like, I'm still learning. Like I said, like, this is all a learning process. Everything I do as far as like hair, makeup, all of that, it's trial and error. Trial and error, I promise you guys. It's literally no set, do this, do this, do this. I feel like as far as makeup, I got it somewhat down packed, but I still learn like a few little things, few little techniques that I could try and everything, you know, because there's always room for improvement. So, and I'm open to any recommendations. So yeah, we're gonna set that with our Morphe setting powder. I guess I use my beauty blender. Just do a very small amount because I don't even have that much concealer on. And like I said, you always want to make sure you blend it one final time before you set that. I feel like something's in my eye. And you just press that on into everywhere you put concealer. You just press that setting powder into there. Another thing is, girl, like, what was I thinking? Back in the day, I used to use a dry ass sponge. Like, girl, not a piece of water on the thing. And I'm just like, what was I thinking? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like I still had so much to learn, even when people were just like, oh my God, your makeup, your makeup, your makeup. Like, girl, why did you not wet that beauty blender? Like, when I started doing this and seeing the difference it made, I'm like, girl, you really sit there with a dry ass, straight off the pack beauty blender trying to blend out some stuff. Oh, I used kind of too much. That just blew me, not gonna lie. Probably because I'm trying to talk and do stuff at the same time. It's all good. It's all good. It's whatever. I usually bring it like on the sides of my nose. Everywhere you got concealer. It's like I'm dusting it off and blowing it off. And it's still hella. And then let me get the tip of my nose. I can't see. Or the bridge of my nose. All right, I'm gonna let that, because I'm not really baking, but I'll let it sit for a little while, I guess. So now we're gonna go in with not concealer, we're gonna contour. And surprise, surprise, we're contouring with Fenty Beauty. This is the what is this? The matchstick in the color Truffle. Oh, almost got it. What I do is you want to and yes, you do have to make some weird faces, but you see how that falls right where that see that that's what you want to do. And I really just put a little bit on both sides. Don't bring it all the way down, because girl, you're gonna be looking like Wolverine. And then I'm going to put some on those, like right there where you see I don't have any like setting powder concealer. I'm gonna put some right there. Bring it up just a little bit. Like that, like so. I'm gonna put some around here. I guess I'll put some right here as well. And then I'm gonna put some up here. To blend this out, I use, this is actually a brush from Sephora, and I use this angle side just because I feel like it fits. See how it like fits right into that? So yeah, I just use this angle side, and I use this. This is from, I want to say like CVS or something, and I think I stole this from my sister because I really don't remember buying this. It's like a contour highlight, and I don't use a lot because I feel like when I use a lot of it, it starts looking gray. But I really just like tap it like twice, once or twice, and I just I don't know why it's looking like that on camera, but I guess it don't look too bad, I guess. And just do the other side. And I'll just do the same thing. Sometimes I don't even like dip it into the powder for up here, just because I don't want up here to be too dark. But yeah. Honestly want to get into like bronzers and stuff. I've never had a bronzer. But I do want to like try Fenty's bronzers just because I've seen a lot of good reviews on them. So yeah, I might try that. I really wanted to go to Ulta before even though I just went like before my Vegas trip, but I needed hella other stuff. I'll say Ulta like Fenty is at Ulta. But yeah, I want to try her bronzer. I've seen a lot of good reviews, and I just feel like it gets the job done, I guess. I'm going to use this. It's just a little bit smaller. And I'm going to just bring this down and then like up into like my crease of my eye. I don't know if I'm making sense. Ooh, come on, snatched nose. I'm a fan, and I've actually learned this from the same girl I was watching last night. And it's so crazy that I cannot remember her name. So yeah, that's it with contour. So now we're just about to dust off this excess powder. Now sometimes you don't even have to dust it off, but since I went overboard, I'm gonna dust it off with this Sephora MicroSmooth powder. I learned about this from Miss Alyssa Ashley. Like, I promise y'all, when I first started doing like makeup, or got interested in makeup and watching videos and stuff, I used to be like, Alyssa has this, so I'm gonna get this. So I'm using another brush from that Morphe brush set. It's just this big fluffy pointy, I guess, brush, and I just like and go over any places I put the setting powder. Clean that up just a little bit. I should have did that before I wiped all of that off, but it's all good, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is use this straight part of my beauty blender and put it back in this setting powder, and just follow the contour basically. A good like guide is just to bring it towards the corner of your mouth, honestly. Like, I don't know why I didn't. Like, I literally just learned that just now. Like, I just figured that out. Just bring it to like the corner of your mouth. Look at that, we learning together. We getting rich together. So I'm gonna let that sit for just a little while. And we're gonna move over to blush. So the blush I use, I want to say it's NYX. Yes, it is NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte Blush in the color Bang Bang. This is how it looks. It's nothing too crazy. I don't really like it too crazy. But and I just use another brush from that collection. It's an angle brush. It's kind of like all over the place because I did wash these, and once I washed them, they just like poof. But it's like a little angled brush. Now with blush, most people usually like and put it on their cheeks. I used to do that, but I was watching, I want to say it was Nikki Tutorials, when she had Naomi Campbell on her channel, and she just basically just brought that blush up, as well as the girl I was watching last night. So I'm just gonna dip that in like 2 or 3 times. I really don't like a lot of blush, but it does make a difference, I will say that. So I'm gonna put that literally like, okay, so when it comes to your cheek, it's really 3 layers. You have your contour, blush, highlight, but you don't want it to be contour, blush, highlight. You don't want it to look like that. You want it to like effortlessly just blend. So where I put it is like literally right on top of that contour, and I bring that up. You see that? See that? I will smile just to like, cause I don't want it right on top of the contour. You see that? Yes, that's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. I'll probably put a little bit on my cheeks, but that's about it. That's what you want. You don't want like a harsh brown, pink, or whatever color brush you're using. Or yeah, blush. You don't want that hard mark of, what is it? Line of demarcation or something like that? Girl, who knows? I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let me dust off this setting powder under here real quick. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And that's another reason I want to try a bronzer, because I feel like, I don't know if it's the matchstick or the powder I use, because it does look a little very dark. Like, it looks very dark. And I don't want dark. I really just want like warm. It looks more harsh on camera, honestly, than in the mirror. It's whatever though. So now we're going to just set. I'm gonna use the same thing. Spray that. Well, not really set. I spray before I put my highlighter on, because I feel like it makes the highlighter stick a lot better than trying to just put highlighter over some powder I just applied. And I'm gonna grab another brush from that set, and I'm gonna use my Becca. I love, like, I've been using this since I started, or this brand. I've been using this brand since I started makeup, and I love it. Your placement for this is the same, like kind of overlapping the blush. And I'm not trying to put too much just because I don't want that much highlighter. You don't want to bring it all the way down because it just looks weird. You really want to keep it in this general area right here. I get another little brush. This is just, I really don't even know where I got these from, but I get this and I dip it in there and just put it. You can use your fingertip too, but I feel like with nails, I have to like, girl, just use this little brush. Put that on the tip. I'll like blend it out with my finger. Yes! That's cute! Okay, and then I put some, ooh, I put some right like near the middle of the bridge of my nose, but do not connect it. I used to be that person that had the whole nose just full of highlighter and it looked bad. Like, y'all, I don't know what I was going through when I was first getting into makeup. That's that. And then we're gonna spray again. Spray again. All right. So now we're gonna go in with our, I'm gonna fan this a little bit. So we're going to get into lips, girl. My go-to lip, I really feel like I've just now figured it out. Like, I just now got my lip combo. I do have some chapstick on. Let me take it off real quick. We're gonna go in with the Morphe Lip Pencil in the color Bar. I guess. Was it supposed to say chocolate bar? Just bar? Girl, it's a brown lip pencil. Go in with this, and I don't overline my lips. Like, I feel like my lips are big enough and I don't need to make them bigger, so I really just follow my natural lip shape, I guess. So I'm just gonna use the brush I used to contour with, even though I don't think this is what this is for. And I'll just blend out my bottom just a little bit. Just a little bit at the top. Honestly, a little bit at the top. The NYX Butter Gloss. I love these. I probably got these in every shade. At least the neutral shades. Not all of them. They got like a lot of colors. But we're gonna go with the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. Girl, I love this. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Yeah. That's it. And to top it off, we're gonna go in with a clear gloss that's turning this color because I literally use this. But it's the NYX clear gloss. It's literally just a clear gloss by NYX. But it's turning this color because y'all, I swear, once I figured out this combination, I was like, so yeah. And just go over that. And I don't mind it. I'll go buy another one. Ooh, look at how that gloss just... Ooh. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And I'm really weak at how I was just saying how I don't even get creasing with this concealer. But baby, look at that. Look at that. Lying to y'all. Lying. Maybe because I would usually put on eyeshadow. Not gonna lie. I would usually put on like a neutral tone eyeshadow. Right after setting it. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't use enough setting powder. Who knows? Who knows? So we're about to go back in with the eyes. I actually am about to put some type of powder on there. It probably won't be nothing too crazy. I usually just use the Urban Decay Naked Heat. Girl, you can't even see that. It's the Naked Heat palette from Urban Decay though. And I would just use a mixture of... Jesus. And this mirror dirty. I'll just use a mixture of these three colors. 1, 2, 3. Just something real neutral, like nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna use a very fluffy brush. My sister got me these brushes. It was like a set for like Christmas one year. So I don't really know. I don't know, but I use them because she bought them for me. And I'm like, thank you, girl, because you know I'll be needing some brushes. But I really just mix all three of those shades. 1, 2, 3. Really just dust that excess off and just put that right on my eyelid. Like, look at that. You could barely tell I have anything on. Look at that. You can see a difference though. Can definitely see a difference though. And that's why I like the mixture. And that's why I usually just put this on there whenever I'm trying to do something. Just to avoid it from creasing again like that. So look at that. You can't even tell. I'm a fan. So yeah, that's that with the eyeshadow. Nothing too crazy. Look at that. Look at that. So to complete it, we're gonna do of course we're gonna do lashes. Before we do lashes, I do like to like line my eye with a little bit of eyeliner because I'm not a pro at lashes. I don't think I'll ever be because girl. So I'm just gonna go in with some mascara real quick. This is the Maybelline New York The Falsies Lift Hydro Lash Lift Waterproof whatever, girl. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm still putting some lashes on though. I like that though. We got that on. I'm gonna go in with my liquid eyeliner. This is just the regular Sephora liquid eyeliner. I love this eyeliner, honestly. Like, this is my go-to. I have to stop talking when I do this though, so. And I just did like a literal line. See the difference? A literal, just a line following my natural. Yeah, just look at the difference. Look at the difference. Look at that. I'm a fan. So when it comes to lashes and a natural look, I go for like short, fluffy lashes. And some that I found that I actually like is the Miss 3D Pure Silk or Pure Mink in the number PM27. Am I doing it right now? Girl, you still can't see that. Girl, some people pull it off with like dramatic lashes with a natural look, but I ain't her. I do use hair glue. I joined the wave because for the longest I was like, girl, hair glue for your lashes? Yes, hair glue for my lashes. Cause I was so set, I was a die-hard duo fan, right? Mainly because, like I said, I am not a pro at lashes. Like, I cannot, girl. And so I'm like, well, yeah, I'm gonna use this duo because it dries clear. And if I just so happen to make a mistake, no one's gonna know. How will they know? But yeah, and that's why I was scared to use hair glue, because I'm like, girl, you gonna, especially if you do an eye makeup look and you try to put that hair glue on them lashes, girl, black everywhere. But I feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm comfortable with using it. I may still get a few little drops somewhere, but girl, you can just take that off a little bit. Just take that off. So yes, I do use hair glue for my lashes. Put it in the comments if you use hair glue or lash glue and why. And why. Explain your answer. Let it dry, let it dry, let it dry a little bit. And it's so crazy that I have to use the tweezers for this eye, but I cannot use it for this eye. Like, why am I like this? So, I can't do this on camera. All right, y'all, so lashes are on. It's kind of like, they kind of got a lot going on. I just put a little mascara on my bottom lashes. I topped everything off with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And I just sprayed that all over my face, fanned it, kind of like patted it in with my beauty blender just a little bit. But yeah, that is it. This is the look. This lash is really giving me a problem. It's doing something to me. But you guys, let me know what you think. Like, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, recommendations, like anything, leave that all in the comments. But thank you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for another video. I'm not too sure what it's gonna be yet, but there will be another one. And thanks, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Talk to me, baby. See, I just want another truck, a big body Mercedes. You know what's driving me crazy? Advice from niggas I've been shitting on lately. Say they ain't